Gary, you have been inducted into the Premier League Hall of Fame. How does it feel in this moment?
It feels nice, mainly because, well, you're interviewing me, and I've known you for a long time, but also Brian. I mean, Brian's my hero, was my hero my whole childhood, epitomised everything I thought a football player should be, and I actually was very lucky to play my debut Premier League game in the game that was his last for United. So, yeah, nice moment to be presented by him. But I think I've always felt collectively about football, particularly when I'm my time at United. My teammates, the manager, the coaching staff, the fans, and alongside that, my family, who've been an enormous part in my life. So I thank all of those really, and the people who voted for it, the 24 previous winners, which is nice because I didn't think I was that popular, to be fair.
The fact that those 24 have all mentioned you for a variety of reasons, that must be a great honour that you're held in such a high power in their thoughts.
Yeah, I think also, I remember when I used to get, at times, nominated for the PFA Team of the Year, you knew that was quite special because it was nominated for by the players in the Premier League, and for this to be nominated for by the players who've won this award before is, yeah, it's extremely special. It's nice. They're the nice things, really, the nice things to reflect upon the people who helped me along the way, but also Brian being here today and the fact that the Premier League Hall of Fame winners previously have voted for it means that it makes it a little bit more special and carries something.
You're not one to get emotional, but what was it like when you told your family that you were going to be inducted into the Hall of Fame? What was their reactions?
I only told them yesterday.
You only told them yesterday?
Yeah, just to be fair, look, I don't know why it is. Maybe it's something about playing at United when I was there that you just never really concentrated on individual awards or medals. You always felt more that you won these things together. And this for me is about my teammates at United. They were exceptional every single day. They inspired me. They were amazing. And the manager was the best you could ever have, and his coaching staff and team around him. So I just felt every day I was blessed to be in the company I was in. And it enabled me to thrive and sort of do my very best. And I'll think of this moment now, maybe, and say it's a nice moment, but I think just generally thinking more about the help I've been given along the way and the support.
And finally, just one question here, just always about Robbo awarding you this. Yeah. What does it feel to have a legend of him being here and also just congratulating you straight away?
Well, I couldn't have asked for anybody else to have awarded it to me, because I say he was my absolute idol. I sat up there in the K stand watching Brian Robson, Mark Hughes, Norman Whiteside, Kevin Moran, Gordon McQueen, all the great players, but Brian was the standout player for club and country. He was the person that made me feel proud every single week to come to Old Trafford, the person I wanted to be. I was a midfield player as a young football player, but wasn't good enough to play midfield for United. There were a few people in front of me like Beckham and Scholes and Butt and Keane and all the rest of them, so I had to go back to full-back. But he was the person that made me inspired to come and watch United. Just the idea that he was desperate every single week in that shirt, desperate, and there was never a drop off from that. He died out on the pitch for United, and for his country as well. So yeah, for him to be here today and have such a big part in my life and influence in my life is amazing.